You're standing at passport control. The officer asks you a question, fast, in an accent you've never heard before, and your mind goes completely blank at the exact worst possible moment, with a line of people behind you and zero time to think. This exact scenario happens to English learners every single day, all over the world, and it's almost always avoidable. Today, I'm giving you the complete survival kit: airport, hotel, and taxi, the three places where not knowing the right phrase costs you the most stress. If you have a trip coming up, any trip, comment traveling right now. And if you don't have one planned yet, comment someday, because trust me, these phrases matter either way. Welcome to SPEAKORA English Flow. I'm Luna, and this is a special episode of our 30-day English Fluency Challenge. Today, we're covering real survival English for travel, the exact phrases you need at the airport, at your hotel, and in a taxi, the three places where confusion causes the most panic, and where a little preparation goes the longest way.
Hi everyone, and honestly, Luna, I have a very specific memory connected to this exact topic. My first solo trip, I got to passport control, completely froze, and just handed over my passport in silence because I couldn't remember a single relevant word. It was mortifying.
That memory, Adam, is honestly one of the most common travel stories among English learners, and there's a very specific reason it happens. Travel situations combine time pressure, unfamiliar environments, and often unfamiliar accents all at once. It's genuinely one of the highest stress speaking environments there is, which is exactly why preparation matters so much here specifically.
So it's not that my English was bad, it's that the situation itself was almost designed to make anyone freeze.
Exactly right, Adam. Let's fix that, starting right now with airport phrases. Warm-up phrase 1, showing your passport when asked.
Here you go. Here's my passport.
Perfect. Phrase 2, explaining the purpose of your trip.
I'm here for vacation. I'm here for business.
Excellent. Phrase 3, saying how long you'll be staying.
I'll be staying for 1 week.
Beautiful. 3 essential passport control phrases already. Everyone watching, if you have a trip coming up, pause right now and say these 3 phrases out loud, exactly as if an officer was asking you directly, because that physical rehearsal matters far more than just reading them silently. All right, Adam, let's continue through the airport, then move into hotels and taxis, with real role plays for each, since that's where these phrases actually get tested.
Okay, I'm ready. And honestly, this feels like exactly the practice I needed years ago.
Let's finish the airport section. Phrase 4, if you're asked about baggage.
I have 1 suitcase to check.
Phrase 5, asking where to find something in the airport.
Excuse me, where is the baggage claim?
Perfect. Let's role-play the full passport control scene now, combining everything.
Okay, ready.
Good morning. Passport, please. What's the purpose of your visit?
Good morning. Here you go. I'm here for vacation.
How long will you be staying?
I'll be staying for 1 week.
Enjoy your trip. Next, please.
Thank you very much.
Beautifully done, Adam. A complete, realistic passport control interaction, handled calmly and clearly. Let's move into the hotel now. Phrase 6, checking in.
Hi, I have a reservation under Adam.
Phrase 7, asking about your room.
Could I get a room with a view, please?
Phrase 8, asking about hotel amenities.
What time is breakfast served?
Excellent. Let's role-play the check-in scene.
Okay, ready.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, I have a reservation under Adam.
Perfect. Here's your key. Breakfast is from 7 to 10.
Thank you. What time is checkout, please?
Checkout is at 11.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your help.
Beautifully natural, Adam. And notice you even added your own follow-up question about checkout time. That's exactly the kind of real, spontaneous English we want. Comment right now if you've ever forgotten to ask about checkout time and it caused a problem later. I promise you're not alone in that one. Let's continue into the taxi section now.
Okay, ready. Taxis genuinely make me a little nervous, especially not knowing the area.
Completely understandable, and this is exactly the situation these phrases are built for. Phrase 9, telling the driver your destination.
Can you take me to this address, please?
Phrase 10, asking about the price beforehand.
How much will this cost, approximately?
Excellent. That phrase alone can prevent a lot of travel stress. Let's role play a full taxi scene.
Okay, ready.
Where would you like to go?
Can you take me to this address, please? How much will this cost, approximately?
About $20, depending on traffic.
That's fine, thank you. Could you let me know when we arrive?
Of course. Beautifully done again, Adam. A completely realistic taxi conversation, calm and clear from start to finish. Let's lock all 10 of these travel phrases in now with focused repetition and vocabulary. Okay, Adam, repetition round. All 10 travel phrases from today's airport, hotel, and taxi combined.
Ready.
Here's my passport.
Here's my passport.
I'm here for vacation.
I'm here for vacation.
I'll be staying for 1 week.
I'll be staying for 1 week.
I have 1 suitcase to check.
I have 1 suitcase to check.
Excuse me, where is the baggage claim?
Excuse me, where is the baggage claim?
I have a reservation under my name.
I have a reservation under my name.
Could I get a room with a view, please?
Could I get a room with a view, please?
What time is breakfast served?
What time is breakfast served?
Can you take me to this address, please?
Can you take me to this address, please?
How much will this cost, approximately?
How much will this cost, approximately?
Fantastic! 10 essential travel phrases, fully repeated. Now, 8 vocabulary words specifically useful for travel situations.
Let's do it.
Word 1, reservation, meaning an arrangement made in advance, like for a hotel room. For example, I have a reservation for tonight. Your turn.
I always try to confirm my reservation before I arrive now.
Great usage. Word 2, destination, meaning the place you're traveling to. For example, my final destination is the city center. Try it.
My destination today is actually the airport hotel.
Excellent. Word 3, itinerary, meaning a planned schedule or route for a trip. For example, my itinerary includes 3 cities. Adam?
I always write down my itinerary before a big trip now.
Perfect. Word 4, customs, meaning the airport area where officials check goods entering a country. For example, you'll pass through customs after baggage claim. Your turn.
I was actually a bit nervous about customs on my last trip.
Wonderful. Word 5, checkout, meaning the process of leaving a hotel and returning your key. For example, checkout is at 11 o'clock. Adam?
I always double-check the checkout time now after that story earlier.
Great example. Word 6, fare, meaning the price paid for a taxi, bus, or similar transportation. For example, the taxi fare was cheaper than expected. Try it.
I like knowing the fare approximately before I get in a taxi.
Excellent. Word 7, amenities, meaning useful or enjoyable features offered by a hotel, like pools or breakfast. For example, this hotel has great amenities. Adam?
I always check the amenities before booking a hotel now.
Beautiful. And word 8, layover, meaning a stop between flights during a longer trip. For example, I have a 2-hour layover in Istanbul. Your turn.
I actually have a layover on my next trip, so this word is perfect timing.
That's wonderful timing indeed, Adam. Let's wrap up with a quiz, some focused tips, and your challenge for tomorrow. And comment below 1 travel phrase from today you're definitely saving for your next trip. All right, Adam, quiz time. 5 questions, all pulling from today's travel phrases.
Ready.
Question 1. How would you tell an officer the purpose of your trip?
I'm here for vacation or I'm here for business.
Perfect. Question 2. How would you ask a hotel's breakfast hours?
What time is breakfast served?
Excellent.
Question 3. How would you ask a taxi driver the price before the ride?
How much will this cost, approximately?
Wonderful. Question 4. How would you check in at a hotel with an existing reservation?
Hi, I have a reservation under my name.
Perfect. And question 5. How do you feel about traveling in English now compared to the start of today?
Honestly, at the start of this challenge, travel situations felt like the scariest part of using English. Now having these 10 specific phrases feels like actually having a real plan instead of just hoping I'll figure it out in the moment.
5 for 5, Adam. Beautifully answered. Now, 5 tips for using these phrases confidently while actually traveling. Tip number 1, practice these phrases out loud before your trip, not just the night before, since a few days of repetition builds far more real confidence than last-minute cramming. Tip number 2, write your key phrases on your phone's Notes app as a backup, since even confident speakers sometimes go blank under real travel stress, and a visible backup removes the panic entirely. Tip number 3, speak slowly and clearly rather than trying to sound fast or fluent, since airport and hotel staff deal with international travelers constantly and genuinely appreciate clear, calm speech over rushed speech. Tip number 4, don't be afraid to ask someone to repeat something, since "can you repeat that please" is always acceptable and far better than guessing and making a real mistake with your travel plans. Tip number 5, remember that travel staff want to help you. They're not testing you, since shifting your mindset from fear of judgment to simple problem solving genuinely reduces anxiety in these situations.
Tip 2 is something I'm definitely doing before my next trip. Having a written backup feels like such an obvious safety net now that you mention it.
It genuinely is, Adam, and it removes so much unnecessary pressure. How do you feel heading into tomorrow?
Honestly, today felt incredibly practical, like something I could use literally tomorrow if I needed to.
That's exactly the goal, Adam. Immediately usable English, not just theory. Let's recap today. First, we covered 5 essential airport phrases: passport, purpose of visit, length of stay, baggage, and asking for directions. Second, we covered 3 hotel phrases: reservations, room requests, and amenities. Third, we covered 2 taxi phrases: destination and price. Fourth, we practiced all 10 phrases inside 3 complete, realistic roleplay scenes. And fifth, we learned 8 new vocabulary words specifically useful for travel situations.
When you list it out like that, 10 phrases really can cover 3 completely different high-stress travel situations.
That's exactly the power of targeted, situation-specific vocabulary, Adam. If today made you feel more prepared for your next trip, give this video a like. It genuinely helps more learners find this challenge, especially anyone with travel plans coming up soon. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications, because next time we continue building your practical, real-world English toolkit.
Here's your homework before tomorrow. Say all 10 of today's travel phrases out loud once, imagining you're actually in each situation as you say them.
And in the comments, tell us, do you have a trip coming up? And if so, where? We read every single one, and honestly, for a topic like travel, it's genuinely motivating to see how many of you are about to use this exact material in real life.
We're building real, immediately useful English together now, not just theoretical lessons.
Exactly, Adam. The next time you're standing at passport control or checking into a hotel in an unfamiliar city, you won't freeze. You'll have exactly the words you need, ready. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone, and safe travels.